It may be a school day, but these children from Trecove Primary aren't in their usual classrooms. Instead, they've come to the National Waterfront Museum to listen to storytellers from all over Europe, as part of the Beyond the Borders Storytelling Festival. I spoke to David Ambrose, the artistic director of the festival, to find out why this year is so special.
What better place to go to than to sail to the Waterfront Museum? So that's what we've done. We've brought a boatload of storytellers, including one transatlantic yachtswoman, to the Waterfront Museum to tell all sorts of traditional stories to local school pupils. The project's been funded actually by Creative Europe, the EU's programme for creative projects. And so we've brought together Italians, Belgians, Norwegian storyteller, together with a Welsh storyteller. And they've been telling people a little bit about their culture. People have had a chance to hear a little bit of their language. And they've also had the chance to look around the museum and get this feel for what it must have been like in the old days when everybody travelled the way our storytellers have by sea.
Pupils may be enjoying the performances of these traditional stories, but teachers from the school say these outings are a valuable learning experience.
It's important that they get that sort of idea of the narrative behind stories as well. You know, when they're writing stories, it's so important that they sort of understand the plot line and things, and listening to different stories is kind of just developing that sort of repertoire, and as well just the expression and the oracy they're getting from listening to it and how other people are expressing it on the musical backgrounds is really, I think, quite good for them to see that. I think, obviously it's exciting, leaving school and everything. It's just a different environment and just meeting different people. We're sort of preparing them for the future. So to be adults of the future, and it's good to to get out there to see different people as well, as you said, from different cultures. People from different cultures got different stories. So I think it's really nice for them just to just be outside school and meeting people.
The children took part in 1-hour sessions where they were told a variety of stories, and David said the feedback from both teachers and pupils had been overwhelmingly positive.
Lovely comments. People saying things like, the teachers saying they never knew their pupils could be so quiet because they sat and they listened for an hour to a whole range of stories, but also saying how good it was to be mesmerised by stories, and that's just the adults. But that is the power of storytelling. We're not talking about reading. We're not really talking about theatre. We're talking about an ancient art of simply telling a story and entertaining people with that story and taking them perhaps to another place.
These pupils may have remained in Swansea on Thursday, but through these stories, they've sailed all around Europe. Kieran Goldberg, That's TV.